Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas day 19? Day 19, Thursday. So this morning is, I could not sleep, so I eventually just gave in and got up and worked for a bit. Knowing that I kind of have a full day. I think I'm gonna just blame it all on the sickness. Anyways, running a little bit later than what I would usually like. We are making those easy muffins that I had mentioned to you. So I actually have everything all laid out because my family, my mom and my brother Rick are coming over for breakfast. We call it breakfast club. The three of us get together. We try once a week, but with sicknesses and, you know, the weather and stuff, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. So yeah, so I make fresh muffins. I found this recipe online. I will see if I can find the original and link to that. I do adjust it slightly, but it's super quick and easy. It's one bowl, but I already have I always put out like the measuring cups and stuff beforehand, the night before, and then that way it just super easily comes together. And you can just add anything you want. Okay, let's just make them. This makes 12 muffins, and I just really like how simple it is. You preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to line muffin trays with paper liners. And it's a one bowl recipe, so it is 2 cups of flour. Sometimes I will actually put all the dry ingredients together the night before as well. 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And I don't know about you guys, but I double check this like a million times. Like I'm like baking powder, baking soda, baking powder, 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. It's like, I don't know how many times I've done that wrong. Half a teaspoon of salt. Oh my gracious. 3/4 cup of sugar. And that is actually all the dry ingredients. And we're just gonna whisk this up. One egg. In a measuring scoop that I'm gonna actually use next. So I'm just gonna put this in here. 1 cup of milk. You might notice I'm actually using blend, so 10%. The reason for that is actually we don't usually have milk in the house, like regular 2%. So then I add in, I top it off with oat milk, which is what I usually drink. But we always have blend in the house for Jeanette for her coffee. But I do want to make sure that this is full. I know. This is like a dry ingredient one. Let me have this. Then we do a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. So we're just using regular vegetable oil. So I actually add a couple other things. I like almond extract depending on what I'm making. And I know I'm adding raspberries. And also this is homemade vanilla. So I add in homemade vanilla because I like how it like smooths everything out. And then I add in the almond extract. I love almond extract, especially with raspberries. It's so good. These are my raspberries, and you might be like, oh, those don't look super great, Jan. Nope, they don't. I'm gonna clean them up. Just one moment. Washed up raspberries that are a little past their prime for just regular snacking. We're just gonna mush them up a bit. The only thing that I don't like so much about the raspberries is that sometimes like they're a little seedy, you know what I mean? So, and a lot of times too, like I'll do this the night before as well. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of sugar in them to make them like really juicy and stuff. You can kind of see that's a little seedy. And there's our oven coming up to temperature. Okay, so now here's the part that is super quick and easy, right? The whole thing is super quick and easy. You want to mix this to the point where it is just pulled together. If you mix it too much, it's gonna just be tough. So see how you're like, that's not all mixed, Jan. That's correct, because we need to add in our raspberries. And we don't really want to mix too much further than this. So this is when I use the spatula and I just do a quick couple folds. What's a fold? You know, you just fold it in. You fold it in. Am I the only one? Okay, there, we don't do any more. Now we're gonna scoop it in. And also I've been cleaning up the whole time too. Putting stuff away. All right, and we're just lining those cupcakes. And like I said, a lot of times I do this the night before as well. And then I just grab a scoop. I think I usually do this the other direction, and we're just scooping. Sometimes I would sprinkle a little bit of sugar on it, but I think that these are perfect as is, so I'm going to throw them into the oven now. And we set the timer for 25 minutes. Ooh, geez, Jan. Good to go. But yeah, you can see how quick and easy everything kind of comes together. This recipe, like, it's so good. And I've tried it with like chocolate chips. It's great. Tried it with like tons of different berries and stuff. Even tried it with some jam. I would just say don't put jam on the top as well. I was like, oh, jam on the top is going to be extra wonderful. Yeah, so just basically anything, and then depending on what I put in it for like a fruit or an added, you know, you could do nuts and stuff, would depend on what I'm going to use for a vanilla extract or almond extract or anything like that. So yeah, okay. And like I said, sometimes I do sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top, but so there we have it. We're ready. And there's our timer. So 6:29, breakfast is at 6:30. Look at those beautiful little muffins. And there we go. So I have my muffins for my family and also fresh muffins for Jeanette for breakfast. And we just pop them here and they're ready for family. Care Bear loves Uncle Rick. Well, that was very, very busy. It was really nice this morning to see my mom and my brother Rick. And then I took my mom over and we went over to Walmart, got a couple last minute things, and she was finishing up her shopping and stuff. Yeah, and then back home, I do have some more work to get done before the end of the day. But first, let's open our Advents and we'll see about making it a tea. I've had my morning tea, but let's have something new and possibly different. Let's see what we have. David's Tea, 24 Days of Tea, Day 19. Brown Sugar Bourbon. Veronica's International Palace of Tea, Day 19. Gingerbread Puer, nice. Day 19 with Nazanin's tea thoughts. Why am I singing? Oh, very nice. Bushberry. Oh, hibiscus punch. Ooh. Carrie is here to let me know that I am missing lunch, but I got some things done on my list that I had to get done. I have a meeting in a little bit here, so we have to grab a bite to eat and then go to the meeting. But this has been delightful. This is Veronica's International Palace of Tea. I believe it was called, oh gracious, cinnamon pu'er? Oh, correct it if not. So good. I love that like earthiness of the pu'er, so this has been so wonderful. I also just cold steeped, this is the bushberry, I think it was like hibiscus splash or something. It's so pretty and so beautiful, and it's really good. Like, oh, it's like very hibiscus with like a light little floral. Yeah, so, all right, I have to go find something to eat and then head to a coffee shop for a meeting. Yeah, we'll get a tea there, yeah. So had a great meeting this afternoon. Lovely women, super excited about an upcoming project. Involves tea, yay. Can't tell you any more yet. But then I was like, oh, there is a specific local beverage that I wanted to get for the holidays, and it said that it was available at a grocery store that I don't usually shop at. So you know what it's like when you go into a grocery store and everything is just at a whack. You can't find anything. The vibes are different. It just feels like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Anyways, ended up trying to do all of our grocery shopping there. It was a hot mess. Didn't find the beverage that I was looking for. So yeah, but I did run into my uncle, so that was super lovely and really nice, and I haven't seen him in a while, so it was so great to get a nice big hug from him. So those are the nice things about shopping in places that you're not used to. So it's supposed to be at one other store, and it's on my way, so I'm going to stop there, run in, but I need to get home. I am exhausted, and I still have a few things I want to get done today, so. Oh, but the tea that I had at the cafe, that was Novelty Cafe, and I had was Sense and Sensibility. It is an Earl Grey lavender, which is wonderful. So, okay, off we go. Fingers crossed. Hi.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
You had quite a day.
Yeah, it was very, very full. A little bit too full for a wee bit of sleep. So, want to talk about our teas? Oh, mine should be. Oh, mine.
That's my timer.
Mine too. Fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might be like, what are they doing? Oh dear.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? We're having some favorite teas today.
Because you had some teas earlier.
Yeah,
I drank. What's happening?
Yeah, I drank a bunch of the ones, and this does not open. This is today's David's tea.
Do you remember that year where none of them opened?
And I had to like cut the glass or the
because
plastic.
It was it wasn't like all metal. You could actually see what was inside.
Which was tempting. Anyways, this is just gonna stay like that, and we are drinking a couple of our favorites.
Oh, it's
I might have done that. We will not talk about that.
Well, that would be a very good tea.
Ooh, yeah.
Brown sugar bourbon.
I believe I've tried it.
Yeah. I would like to try that sometime if we can. Oh, it's not.
I know, some of them were like that. So I am drinking, it's called Beauty Sleep, which...
I don't know why I'm trying. I can't do it.
I think...
I can barely hold things today.
Which I think would be a good tea. So this is... It is a good tea. Oh my gosh. Okay, back up. So, so when I was at my meeting this afternoon,
Yes.
I said, no, oh my god.
It was funny though.
It was funny. It was so funny.
I'll have
It
to
was
take
funny.
your word for it.
No, let me think.
Okay.
Just let me ponder. What did I say?
Many, many minutes later.
Oh, I know. So you know how like people of our older than our
Vintage.
parents'
Oh.
age will say the Walmart.
Yeah.
I did that, but I was like the Facebook or something like that, and then I just like
Unironically,
I just
you
said
just
it.
said it
I
like it was
said
a normal thing to say.
Exactly. But the thing is that I caught myself and it was like an out of body experience. And I was just like, what? And they were like, yeah, it was funny. We laughed.
And we laughed.
So, yeah, that, yeah, that's about, I don't know how I got.
How did that
I don't know.
segue into
Because I
this
wasn't
lovely
speaking
tea that you're...
correctly.
Oh.
I was like, I think this will be a good tea. What I meant to say.
You know it will.
I know it will because it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, you love it. So
It's in a canister, which is
there are 3.
Yes, reserved for 3 teas.
One is King Cole, which is mine.
She gets one
Which are
canister,
bags of orange pico.
and I get 2 canisters.
That's right.
And I do one for like a dark tea for my morning, which currently is right now. I've been on a Hardy and Sons Paris.
Mhm.
And then the middle one is always a caffeine-free one, which I love, Beauty Sleep. So this is by Katie from the Monarch tea, and it's lavender and chamomile.
It smells delightful.
It is just perfect. So I want to make sure that I sleep tonight, and it's wonderful. Every once in a while, I'm like, I'm craving a little bit more lavender. So I throw a little bit more lavender in there. But I know I'm unusual in my love of lavender. My other favorite tea is La 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 Lavender by Sarah from the Tea Girl. And tell us about yours.
So, yes, my current obsession.
Completely
is
obsessed.
The Tea Girl's Creekside Cranberry Chocolate, which is a puer and a black tea.
It is good.
Oh, I said current, and it's got currants.
I'm typically not a chocolate fit, but I actually dip into her stash every once in a while.
Yeah, it's
Just so...
butter tart's a close second.
Mm.
Was it Tierra?
Tierra Rocher.
Yeah, that one's really
Yeah.
good. This
But
one.
You never asked me to order you tea. Like,
No.
never. Like, it's
I'll drink
always...
whatever.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
And there's always so much tea in the house to explore. She literally said, you need to order that tea for me. Gary's like, I can't believe it. Did you see his face?
I don't think that's how I worded it. It might have been a bit more polite than that.
Why? What did I say you said?
You need to order this tea.
I think you basically said that. Anyways,
Yeah.
these are definitely favorites. So not local, Canadian, small.
Yeah, just because it's
businesses.
Canadian does not mean it's local.
Oh, it's just local. It's down around the corner, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Gary.
Oh, Bear Bear. So thus we are having this.
Do
Do you want to? Yeah,
question?
I'd love to have a question. Because clearly my
And by
brain
question,
is
you mean
functioning.
chocolate? What is today?
When I came out of the grocery store, though, the sky was so pretty.
19th.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I did find that juice that I was telling you about too. It's not juice. What is it?
A non-alcoholic Prosecco type
Yeah.
beverage.
I think
this
maybe
is a
it's
pear.
kombucha.
Oh, yes. Boop, it's a pear. Oh, okay. So this is So we're supposed to get,
A boatload of snow.
they're saying 15 to 30 centimeters, so that's like up to a foot of snow overnight Friday into Saturday.
Which is tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow's Friday, right?
I guess. Like, I thought today was Friday at one point.
No. How would you spend a surprise snow day?
Oh.
And I don't think they mean shoveling or snow blowing.
Oh.
I think...
Oh, definitely drinking tea, curled up on the sofa, watching movies and reading books, and being with you and Gear Bear. And Chip.
Snacks.
And snacks. So many snacks. Oh my gosh, storm chips.
Did you get any storm chips?
I didn't because I thought we had some, but I might have to go out tomorrow to get a couple more things. It's just very difficult going to a grocery store that you're not used to. Everything's backwards and the people are different.
Even if it's the same...
Even if it's
like
the same
one
brand.
Sobeys is not the same as the other Sobeys.
No, everything is totally
flipped.
different. Yeah, even the layout, like when you walk in, it's difficult.
It's very much flipped, yeah.
Yeah, but even like the aisleways are more narrow over there. I don't know, I'm not a fan, but I got to see my uncle, so.
There you go.
That was nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
I have day 19 of my puzzle.
Yeah.
I'm happy to report I've had no missing pieces.
Because they kind of like...
The ones I thought I was missing turned up in a different box, so I don't know if they just got shuffled around. So, yeah, still not feeling 100%.
No.
I don't know what's happening.
There's a lot of things going around.
Yeah, and I guess that's what happens when you touch people's phones and keyboards and,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
stuff. Usually I've...
It's like the equivalent of going to school.
Yeah.
We'll see how tomorrow goes.
Tomorrow's Friday,
Okay.
I think. I decree it Friday, even if it isn't. Please say it's Friday, though.
I think so.
Right.
The 20th, yeah.
I've just got a couple more things to get.
Santa
Hopefully
Clauses.
I feel
Yeah.
better tomorrow. But it was like one step forward yesterday, 2 steps back.
Yeah.
But some hot tea,
Yeah.
fluids.
I'll get there. Do your puzzle.
Yep. Relaxing, sort of just resting.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe we'll find a nice movie to watch.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, do you know what I want to do someday? No, I won't tell you. I'm just going to do it someday.
Oh, we do love a surprise, don't we, Gary? He likes his routine more than I do, I think. You see that? His ears went backwards.
All right.
What are you going to do?
I mean, it's going to be a surprise. I can't tell you. It's going to be a surprise.
Oh, there goes the anxiety. Right up to 11.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Gear Bear got to spend some time with Uncle Rick this morning.
oh, well, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, and he just started purring.
Yeah. Big bird. Yeah. He loves his Uncle Rick.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rick stopped petting him, and Gary, like, gave him the look. Like,
How dare you?
and Rick was like, just give me a minute. And Gary did the whole, like, reached his paw to touch him.
With the top of his floof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gary did some typing for me today.
Yeah, he's good like that.
And Teams. Luckily, it was nothing bad.
Urgent?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you can't
That was
blame Gary. Yeah. Sorry about that. That was my cat.
They don't care.
Oh dear.
No.
I wanted to go to the antique shop.
You are losing...
Time, I know.
Yeah, because I assume they're open on the 24th, but I don't know.
Yeah, we could go the 23rd or the 24th.
Except I work.
I could go.
Yeah, you could go.
Well, and then I could see if I could find you something.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Or maybe if they plow us out, we could go on Sunday.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Well, we really dragged this out, didn't we?
Yeah, sorry about this.
Yeah, we're gonna get some supper.
Clearly we're tired.
Gary already ate.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Don't let him
fool you.
Fool you.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Until tomorrow.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, I want to say hello to Stacey.
And Paige.
Yes, and Paige. If Paige is watching.
Yeah.
She thinks I'm cool.
What about my mom?
Oh yes, your mom, Linda.
And I feel like romper room.
That's
they
what
never
I wanted
said.
to do. Don't tell them.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's what I want to do is romper room.
Well, you can still do it.
I do.
We've been rambling so much. Maybe
know.
they stopped watching.
Probably.
Yeah.
They're like.
Tell us what you would do on a surprise snow day.
Oh my gosh, yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.